This is Rhyme and Reason, presented by the graduating journalism majors of Morehouse College, class of 2024. These young journalists focus their attention in their senior year on the evolution of hip hop and how it changed the landscape of AUC culture throughout its 50-year existence. Broken into different focus groups, they studied how the musical art influenced culture, sports, politics, and fashion on campus. Where would hip hop be without Atlanta? Where would Atlanta be without hip hop? Rhyme and Reason, the short documentary. All right, 1, 2, 3.
So I feel like homecoming has always been that thing. Like Spellhouse homecoming, a lot of people get excited for it. So from my experience, it's always been something big. So whatever that price was, you was figuring out ways to get that money, get your ticket, get in there, and have a good time.
Yeah, hip hop is an important piece of who we are as a people. So the fact that we still make that a part of our educational development, I think, is important. Although it has evolved, and I may not like it the same way that you do, because I don't understand necessarily the lyrics based on slang or accents. I think it's still important. It's an important part of the African American culture. Try to bring relevant artists to campus, artists that you all want to see and hear from. And we've done a pretty good job of doing that over the years.
So my junior year, well, I came in freshman year when 2020 it was COVID. They really didn't have no type of concept or whatnot. But sophomore year, it was cool. Then junior year, I think we had Drake, and I was actually in the front when Drake and 21 Savage came out, so that was pretty dope. But I don't know, I feel like they choose a lot of male artists. We don't really, well, my time, I never seen a lot of female artists. And then the last year we had Lil Durk, so I feel like it changes every year. I don't never see no female headliner. But I did get a plight. They had Lotto or whatnot. But I feel like it really depends on the SGA. Like, we have a lot of dope artists.
I know an example is Honcho Elite. Honcho, he had his 7-on-7 team, and I know some guys who played at Honcho Elite for their 7-on-7 team and went to the AUC and played sports. I know some people at Clark that played football and either was part of Cam Newton's team, who was big in R&B and hip hop and rap, and then also Honcho Elite's team. Those things are things that people don't get to experience. And even though I wasn't on those teams, I was part of a 7-on-7 team called Metro 7, and I got to play against those teams. And the level of intensity and competition that they had was unmatched than other teams that had played. And I think it's far beyond just who they were, but I feel like the music that they played, the way that they carried themselves was what allowed them to be so elite in their perspectives.
It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, Atlanta has been a huge player in hip hop, fashion. I mean, since Outkast won and Andre 3000 said the South had something to say. Like, since then, the South has always had something to say, especially Atlanta. Atlanta has been like a hub. I mean, from the mid 2010s to now, it's a new 5 artists from Atlanta every year that's making it huge. And they have their own style. Some of them are kind of similar, but I mean, we not started, right? Some are very different, but I feel like everybody coming out of Atlanta has, in the past 5 years, has had some huge impact. And it's definitely promoted. Even giving students the opportunity to showcase their talents in that realm as well during those events is also great, because it gets students who open up for the artists and students who perform at home as well. So I think it's a great opportunity to keep that love for hip hop going.
we're producing students that are finding careers in the industry, either behind the scenes or some even in front. We have students that have graduated now that are DJs. No one that we really know that's a performer, but we have at least 5 DJs that have graduated in the last 10 to 12 years that are traveling with artists. So that says a lot about the culture and how it's evolved here at our campus. It seems like our campus is the centerpiece when we talk about hip hop.
Just by going to these little events that they have in NUC with the music, anything music related, or like concerts or like little festivals and stuff, just seeing different people grow and like different creative people doing stuff in their writing process is pretty dope. So I feel like the artists in Atlanta, you know, does play a part with the artists in AUC, as well as partnerships, sponsorships, as well as just, you know, creating together in the AUC while doing music with each other. Because, you know, there's a lot of people on this campus that do music.
You got me wishing. Let's go. You got me wishing. Yeah.
I mean, like rap and hip hop, really music in general is just life for them. You know, it's so much more than a means of self-expression. It's the way I see it, it's a means of self-discovery. You know, and I feel like, you know, with rap and hip hop being so accessible to us, you know what I'm saying, just culturally speaking, you know, I feel like it's a very important tool, you know what I'm saying, that has been lauded in the past, and I feel like will continue to be lauded, or at least should continue to be lauded, you know, as we move into the future. You know, especially in the AUC and stuff, you know, as you know, Atlanta is like, it's kind of like the hot spot, you know what I'm saying, for music right now. And so I feel like just being in Atlanta and stuff, in the AUC, and to have so many different people from so many different places to really come into this environment stuff. You got people from DC down here, you know, Connecticut, I'm from New York, you know what I'm saying? We got people from Atlanta as well. It's kind of like a nice melting pot. I feel like in being in the AUC, we get a really like diverse range of artistry and artists and just perspectives and stuff, which I feel like really just benefits everybody in the long run.
They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us.